The governor's not here. Anything I can help you with? Sarah Newland? Don't tell me you're a fan.
The highlight of the episode really is the killing of Ms. Suzuki by Sarah Newland. It's the most fun and violent and bizarre event.
The writer of the episode, Robin, she said she'd always wanted to do like a girl fight where it's really hard to kill somebody. It's not as easy as it is in the movies. That was the idea of the sequence. You try to twist somebody's neck because you've seen it done before and it just doesn't twist. And then the rest of the fight is exactly like that.
It's a little ridiculous. It's pretty funny. The effects work, an ankle breaking and heel going into a skull and all the face getting smashed against a metal grate. That's pretty much what I'm always going for when I do True Blood, is to try to make it terrifying, hilarious, and equally sick.
Thank you, Jesus.
Oh, this is rich. I used to come to this place for solace.
Only Anna Paquin could pull off what we were asking the character of Sookie to do in this episode because it's so internal.
What Anna Paquin does in the scenes in which she basically speaks to her dead parents or looks at herself in the mirror and prepares herself for the big decision she's making, those to me are the standout scenes in this episode.
If this season hadn't happened, the memory of mom and dad might have prevented Sookie from saying yes to Warlow. But because she's learned what she's learned, which is that they were ready to kill her to prevent her from becoming vampire, she's like, I'm not going to lie beside you. You're not my parents if you were willing to do this to me.
Sookie makes the decision to go with Warlow when she's in the cemetery with her parents. That's the declaration of it. I think the process of deciding takes place throughout the entire episode.
Take it you spoke to Warlow.
I did.
The two of you come to some kind of decision.
That's kind of a longer conversation.
Well, let's have it then, shall we?
Her scene with Bill, which takes place right here on the porch here, is a terrific scene, and she is really going to see if there's anything left of the old Bill that she loved and that meant so much to her. And he's not there anymore.
By this point in the season, Bill's gone. I don't think he's saying that he doesn't care about Sookie being made vampire in order to hurt her. I think he's single-minded. I think that he has to accomplish what he has to accomplish, and he really doesn't care about the collateral damage. If Bill and Sookie are ever going to find their way back to each other, he's got a lot of making up to do.
Her process, in a way, is testing everybody to see where they are. She goes to Sam. She's looking there to see if there's hope to stay human and be with Sam.
Sookie's looking for a lifeline. She doesn't know who else to talk to. Sam's been an amazing friend. She goes to Sam looking for a reason not to give herself to Warlow, and she can't find it there. That's where Sookie pivots. She says, I guess there is nothing left for me here.
Bye, Sam.
We still have a job to do together, you and I.
My sister's blood is still warm on my chest, and you're asking me to go fight your holy war?
Eric is not listening to Bill. He's kind of lost it, and Bill doesn't know how to get through to him. He can't shut him up until he says, you're a weakling just like your maker Godric, who couldn't stand to be alive. And Eric just goes, it shuts him down completely. And Alex was like, the second I hear that thing about Godric, I'm done. And he was right. There's no other way to get to Eric except for Pam, the memory of Godric, Nora, now a memory, and to a lesser degree, but she's coming on strong, Willa. Bill and Eric are not on the same side of things anymore.
I also think that Eric, who doesn't appear a lot in this episode, is clearly up to something. And when he gets Adeline, the fairy girl, and sucks her blood, you know he's up to no good. And when Bill and Sookie find Warlow nearly drained of his blood in the cemetery, as we call it, that's a pretty intriguing turn, because now we see that Eric's got something up his sleeve.
Eric.